Good morning, good evening. I'm your host, Levi White. If you're not sub, welcome back. If you're a newcomer, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with whomever you think might be interested in the topic. So by now, I think y'all are aware of Michael B. Jordan debacle with the female matriarchal media, precisely black female matriarchal media. I'm not going to play the video because I think by now y'all have already seen the video 1,000 times, if not more. But to make it short, he had an interview with a woman called Laura L. And Laura L, the unprofessional journalist that she truly is, she tried to use Michael B. Jordan as a flex, as a feather to her hat. Instead of walking up to him and ask him straight questions about his movies, his production, his career, no, she chose to play the buddy buddy game. She addressed him as someone that is her homeboy, as an acquaintance, as someone who used to deal with her, because she said, "Oh, we went to high school together." Lesson number one for you men: be on your square, be on your grind so well that at some point, some people's biggest flex is going to be to claim that they've known you. All of a sudden, you will have a whole bunch of cousins while you are from New York. You will hear stories about cousins that you have in Tupelo, Mississippi. You will hear that, oh, this guy used to play basketball with you, but you've never saw or met this guy, not even a day in your life. That's what she tried to do, but they never report the story as such. They never said that she tried to frame herself as a friend of Michael B. Jordan. And Michael B. Jordan reminded her that, yeah, you used to call me corny back in high school. So you and I, we are not really buddy-buddy with each other. And personally, I wouldn't have reacted as such because for me, some people needs or deserve to be left in the past altogether. If I was in his position, I would have simply ignored her, not even talked to her. But you can see in his face a form of disgust. I can honestly say that back in high school, he probably liked her because she looked like she has some sort of light skin. I don't know if it's the lightning or anything, but she looked like she might be a light Keisha. So he liked her, and he probably told her that, or words got out that he liked her. And instead of letting him know that she was not interested in him, she preferred to make a scandal out of it. She probably dragged him because, according to those female, if they perceive you a man who is of lower status than them and you claim publicly to like them, it's a disrespect for them. Let's call it at that. It's a form of disrespect because how dare you, a lower status man, like or love a queen like her? You need to be chastised. So, in my opinion, she probably dragged him, and this corny stuff is not something that she only said once. It was probably a running joke. He caught her by surprise by saying these words. I was the corny kid in high school, remember? And all of a sudden, she couldn't keep it together anymore. She started asking stupid questions that had nothing to do with the subject. And as always, the black matriarchy or black matriarchal females came out of the woodwork to help their sister. And sad to say that they have failed and they have shown they're behind. All this was about one thing. The only issue that the black matriarchal females has with Michael B. Jordan is that he dates outside of his race. That is, according to them, a capital crime. He should not be dating anybody else but them. But let me ask them these questions. If back when he was in high school, y'all were calling him out of his name, y'all were calling him all sorts of names, corny being one of them, why shouldn't he flee from you? Why shouldn't he go where he is wanted? Because I'm sure that there were other races of women who saw him as just a man, not a corny dude, because he doesn't present the masculine stereotypes that you are really attracted to, which is just the Pookie, Ray Ray, Dope Boy, D Boys, and things like that. He doesn't present this archetype. You don't like him. Matter of fact, just leave him alone. Leave him go where he is truly wanted. But you can't have that. If you don't want him, nobody else should have him. According to their logic, he should be sitting duck and waiting to play communal eunuchs. He should be waiting to play communal eunuchs for Stragnisha when she's done playing around. When she would show up with 5 kids by 12 different men, all busted and disgusting, 500 pounds minimum, that's when he would be worthy of her. But he didn't do that. He went around, got his act together. Now he's famous. All of a sudden, they want him. He's no longer corny according to them now. And all the Stragnishas, the Honishas, Bunquishas, Twatishas came out and say they don't see him as a quote unquote masculine man because he never played masculine roles in movies. And to that, I will ask, what would you say about his character in Black Panther, Killmonger? A man who single handedly took over an entire kingdom. He almost killed the king and took his throne using his intellect and his body. That's not masculine, right? What about Creed? A guy who steps in the ring and eat punches like bonbons and lay punches on bigger, stronger opponents than him. Isn't this or isn't that masculine enough for you? Okay. He has a movie on Amazon called Without Remorse, where he played a father who lost his family and was out seeking revenge. That's not masculine enough. A man who laid waste on the people responsible for the deletion of his family, that's not masculine enough. I'm happy that when Keishas have the mic, they let the whole world know who is who. They let the whole world know how much of a bigot that they truly are. Because in this day and age, you would be expecting them to be more open to the idea that black men can be with whomever they want to be with. But no, they can be with other races of men. But you, the black man, you have to sit duck. You have to wait for them. They don't want you, but can nobody else want you? The only thing that hurts Keisha more than homelessness, jobless, brokenness, or hunger is seeing a black man happy. If a black man is happy, you best be sure that Stragnisha is not far behind to come rain on his parade. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I'll catch you up on the next one.